Hi, hello everyone. This is Manny, lead instructor at Sysnet. In this video, I'm going to show you how to pass the Cisco CCNA 200-301 exam. So this is the new exam. This is also called CCNA Enterprise. So to pass the exam, you have to do a couple of things. You have to read the topics related to the exam. Then you have to do the basic labs. So it's best to get the knowledge by doing basic CCNA lab. To do the lab, you can download the free software from Cisco. It is called Cisco Packet Tracer. It supports most of the lab. And also once you're done with the lab and once you read the topic, you can go through some sample question to see your knowledge about CCNA. Once you've done that one, then you can go to Pearson VUE website and you can book the exam. And also you can write the exam online or you can go to the testing center. The exam fee will be roughly US $300. So CCNA is one of the reputable exam. If you want to, my advice is it's kind of a great one for networking. If you want to do any courses, for example, if you want to do cloud or if you want to do CCNP or if you want to do security or if you want to do even automation. So best thing is nothing but by doing CCNA is going to give you very base firm. So try to pass the CCNA exam. And so I'm recommending a couple of books and topics for the exam. So this is books and topic for the CCNA exam. So there are two ways you can get the knowledge. One, either you read the CCNA book to get the knowledge. So there's a very good book from Cisco Press. There's an official cert library. Exam number is CCNA 200-301. It is also called CCNA Enterprise. What Cisco did, they combine all the CCNA to one CCNA. So you are learning the new CCNA. So there are two ways. Either you read the entire CCNA book to get the knowledge or go to reputable training center to get the CCNA knowledge. Most of the time, you'll be reading a couple of things. You are going to read router basics. So you have to understand what is a Cisco router, Cisco switch, what's doing, commands, password. This is a very important chapter, IP subnetting. You should know what is IP address and IP subnetting. And there is something called TCP IP model versus OSI model. And also switching is very important. So switching is at the layer 2, routing is at the layer 3. So you'll be learning switching and also you'll be learning routing. And also there are minor topics also covered in the exam: DHCP, NAT, WAN and security. Then there's the IP, V6 and services. These are new addition added to the new exam. The new additions are introduction to wireless, introduction to virtual machine, introduction to cloud, and introduction to SDN and automation. So doesn't matter whether you go read the book from scratch or going to the reputable institute, you have to get this knowledge before you even trying to attempt to the exam. Now about the Packet Tracer software, I told you you can go and you can download free Packet Tracer software. So try to get that software. Go and see the example is in my YouTube also how to download the Packet Tracer software. So once you download, you can drag the PC, you can drag the routers, then you can do the lab. This is the prompt. Normally when you click the prompt, you go to CLI mode. CLI stands for command line interfaces. And again, if you're studying, you'll be most of the time you can play with router basics lab, static routing lab, OSPF lab, EIGRP lab, DHCP lab, NAT lab, access control list lab, switching lab, password recovery lab. Guys, in the exam, I'm hearing nowadays there are no labs, but the thing is you are doing labs not for the exam, you're doing for your own expertise, because when you come out for the exam, when you go to a company, you have to do the hands-on. So by doing the labs again and again, you'll get the hands-on. That's the main advantage of the labs. And also to book the exam, I told you before you have to go to Pearson VUE. So what you have to do, you have to go to pearsonvue.com. Then you click test taker. Okay. Then there's a button coming. Then you have to type Cisco systems. Then you have to go and create. You'll be directed to Cisco system. You'll say create an account. Then first of all, you have to create CCO ID. They will ask you, do you have a CCO ID? You will say no. Then you put all your information, email, everything, click. Then automatically afterward you're going to get a CCO ID. With that CCO ID, you can log in back to Pearson VUE. You can go and say test taker. You can say test taker. Then you can go and book the exam for 200-301 either You can go to a proctored exam center or you can write online. So very important. So you'll be clicking test taker. Okay. So get used to this environment also to book the exam. Again, so those are, suppose if you decide to go to reputable institute to study, so there we are coming. My name is Manny. I'm the lead instructor at Cessna.ca. That's the website. Okay. Our classes are online, live, instructor-led remote classes via GoToMeeting link. So our student can be anywhere, either in US or Canada. So if you like to get this instructor training, you can attend the first class as a free demo class. So you are always welcome to join our free demo class. Most of the time we have weekend classes and weekday classes. Weekend classes are every Saturday 10 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. Weekday classes are every Wednesday. There will be around 7 to 8 classes. We'll be covering theory and all the lab I was telling you will be covering, and also all the lab videos are given. If you want to check the review, you can go to Google and type SysNet CCNA. For further information, please call at this number. And again, those are the steps you need to do for the exam. So this is, if you don't want to read the book, it's best to go to a reputable institute. Either you can come to our institute or you can go to any other reputable institute. And this is our website, Cessna.ca. So I went to www.pearsonwu.com. Here you go to test taker. You type schedule an exam. Here you type Cisco. It automatically autofill to Cisco system. Click the Cisco systems. Then very first time you are going to say create an account because you don't have the account. Okay. So if you know the account, you can sign in. If you don't know the account, create the account. Then you just go with the thing and say I agree. The very important thing you have to say very first time in, no, I do not have my Cisco ID. Okay. Then you can put all the information and create the account. Next. You can do that one. So to book the exam, you need this particular Pearson VUE Cisco system login and ID. And you are booking the exam 200-301. Okay, that's the exam 200-301. It is called CCNA Enterprise. Okay, again, good luck in your career and good luck in your exam. If you after you pass the CCNA, there are different ways you can think of going. You can, maybe some people go and do A+, so, or you can do AWS Cloud, or you can do CCNP, or if you want to go for security, you can do CompTIA Security Plus, or you can do automation. You can go to CCDA. CCDA stand for DevNet Associate. So remember, as an entry level, to make sure you are firmed up, you better take your CCNA exam. So good luck in your career. Again, this is Manny, Master Instructor at SysNet. Goodbye. Good luck.